Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Holistic Living Show. Today I have a special episode for my pickleball players, and it's all about wrist pain. Of course, you can use these acupressure points and that I'll be sharing with you and the techniques that go with them if you have other wrist pain as well, such as carpal tunnel. These are excellent points that I'll be sharing that are not only good for pickleball players who might have sore wrists, but also if you have maybe doing a lot more mouse work with your computer and your wrist is a little bit sore. So these 4 points I'll be sharing with you today. I'm going to let you know where they are, what to do with them, and what you can expect from using them on a regular basis. So let me know in the comments, because I'm broadcasting this to a couple of places on YouTube and in Facebook. Let me know in those comments there if you've experienced wrist pain and what you find helps. I have recently strained my wrist. Guess what? Playing pickleball. It was slowly getting worse and worse. I do have an old injury in my wrist. I broke it when I was like 8 or 10 or something like that. So when I fell off the monkey bars, anyhow. So I actually just got an x-ray done on it today just to make sure everything's good. So before we get into that, let's just go over some disclaimers, because hey, if you've hurt yourself or you have an injury, first thing, especially if you're a pickleball player, give it some rest. See, I did not do that, or at least I didn't. I was thinking that I was resting it, but no, I was actually still using it more than I should have, and then I've overstrained it, and now I'm out even longer. So something you can do for wrists that I find is really good, particularly for playing pickleball. A little bit difficult to use, but I got one of these wrist guards, and they just fit right on the hand and they keep the wrist immobilized. I took it off for now just to do this, but I have actually played with it. Really difficult to feel the paddle grip in your hand. Didn't do so well when I was playing, and then I'm like, this is silly. I need to give myself a rest. So that's my topic for today. I tend to bring forth things that are going on in my life or in people that I know in their lives, and I bring these tips and techniques to you each week. If you've got a request for something, also let me know, because I can definitely put something together if I haven't got it together already. The challenge that I have is definitely being able to do these on a regular basis. So the points I'll be showing with you can actually start them right away. And best thing to do is do them 2 to 3 times a day when you've got like constant pain. Also, be sure to see your doctor, get it checked out, make sure you know what's going on and what your actual injury is. And the other thing that I would like to share with you guys is I have something coming up. It's brand new, and I'm really excited about it. So you'll get an introduction to that as well. So my name is Carly Penfold. If you don't know me already, I've been a holistic practitioner for over 12 years, and I've been specializing in acupressure and energy healing. In addition to being a practitioner for that long, for 5 years, I ran a holistic market and psychic fair as well. So I've tried just about every holistic remedy that is out there. If you are searching for something, let me know too, because if this isn't the thing for you, I could even point you in the right direction for to find something that's better suited for you. But I love it. I do it all the time. I'm constantly doing acupressure on myself, and it's something that you can do too. So let's get right into it. And don't forget to stick around, because I have something special to share at the end here. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys. So take a look over here. This is where my slideshow will be, and I will get right into it. So we're going to be talking about wrists, and the pain relieving points are on the pericardium and the triple warmer meridians. And so you're here we see compliments from Rochelle McFarlane. She did these drawings. I absolutely love them, and she's let me use them in my presentations, and I give her a big shout out for that because they're so cute. And so here the points are, we have pericardium 6 and 7. That is on the inner forearm. So it'll be on the inner forearm. And then the triple warmer 4 and 5, these are on the outside of the arm, as you can kind of see that on the diagrams too. So let's see, pericardium 6 and 7, and then triple warmer 4 and 5. Now we'll be holding 2 of these points together at the same time, and one's on the inside of the arm, one's on the outside of the arm. We're going to hold them together. I'm going to show you how to measure on yourself as to make sure you're in the right spot. And it's very simple to do. The trick is to have consistency and to do this more than once. So let's go ahead and get started with locating it. Now, I do like people to work on both sides of the wrists, but like both wrists, like the injured side and the one that feels normal, just so you can get a feel for what that feels like for a normal state. And then you can go ahead and start on one that is your non-injured side, and then you can go and then do it on the other side and see if you feel a difference as well. So these points are quite easy to find, and we're going to go ahead. I'm just going to take this out so I get a bit bigger here. So I'm going to start, actually, just for the sake of this one, I'm going to start with my injured side. So the first point we're going to do is finding them in the wrist, and it'll be in the center of the forearm, forearm and the outer arm, the inner and the outer arm here. It'll be right in the center. So I'm going to try and find that location. You'll be looking for an indentation, and then the thumb will come right around the other side. So if they were lasered together, they would be literally like you'd have them connecting. So that's that feeling that we want to have. In the wrist crease, you want to bend your wrist to see that you're in the wrist crease itself, feeling for those indentations. And I'll just put up the slide here again for you. So this is the pericardium 7 and triple warmer 4 that we are working with here in the wrist. So we're going to hold these together. And as we're doing this, what you can start to focus on is your breath, because it's very important to connect the breath and with these acupressure points for maximum effect. So once you've located them, now these acupressure points are on a meridian. A meridian is a river of energy that flows through us and flows to those different organs, and that's where we see these diagrams here. Those little red lines on the arm and on the outer arm, those are the actual meridian lines, the pericardium and the triple warmer one. And those ones are what lead to the organ. So the pericardium is the muscle surrounding the heart. The triple warmer is actually not an organ. It is from the traditional Chinese medicine theory. It is like 3 burners that are in our torso, and they all, when functioning well, help all the organs to function well. It's a very balancing meridian. Okay, so wrist pain points. Here we go again. You can even take your pickleball if you want, and you can get it right into that middle. You can rest it on a table or whatnot, or even on the outside. But I suggest using your hands because you have more sensitivity there. So outer wrist with the inner wrist. Feeling for those indentations, you will literally be right in the middle of it. And we're going to focus on this and take 3 deep breaths. We can do this right now. Breathing in, imagining healing positive energy coming in. You'll have light pressure here. Let me know if you've got any questions in the comments. And next breath will be coming in. And as we bring that breath in, imagine that as healing, energizing, light energy that's coming in with the breath, and directing that right to these acupressure points. And then after your third deep inhale and exhale, really focusing on this area, and to release, just release any pressure you might have and do a very light, feather light holding here, and see if you can feel any pulsation coming through. If you do, just continue to hold that until it becomes rhythmic and steady. Okay, so there's the first two acupressure points that will be very beneficial for relieving wrist pain, carpal tunnel. If you're waiting for surgery and you just want some pain relief, continue with doing these a couple times a day. We'll get to the third and the fourth one in a sec here. And the other thing that you can do while working with the energy in the body is to also drink lots of water. Get your fluid intake up. Have lots of water with you, because we're mostly made out of water. And what does energy travel through quite easily? Water. Yes, you don't want to be putting anything electrical near a bath or anything, but same kind of premise. We're working with the energy, and let's keeping ourselves hydrated will help that energy flow better. Okay, so those are the first two. And then the next two we're going to do, you just take a look over here at the side, will be the ones further up the arm. And that is the Pericardium 6 and the Triple Warmer 5 points. Okay, so these ones to find, you're going to go wrist crease again. You're going to take your opposite hand and measure out 4 finger widths. And for me, the 4 finger widths is where my pointer finger is lying right now. I'm just going to take that finger, and just on the outside of that is where I will be locating this next acupressure point. And the same thing again, lasering through to the other side to be right in the middle. There we go. Be right in the middle, in between the bones. And we can see that here in the diagram too. You'll be in between the 2 bones that are there. Okay, so I got to measure that out again. Okay, so here we go. So holding these together and taking 3 deep inhales and exhales, really bringing the visualization and intention to the acupressure points. And third breath in and out. So doing these several times a day, 4 finger widths up from the wrist crease and right in the center of the wrist as well. That's where you'll find these points. Hold the 2 of them together. You've got 2 here. You can do this while you're driving. If you've got yourself at a red light, go ahead and just hold those points on yourself. If you're standing in line somewhere, hold the points on yourself. These are just ways we can start to incorporate them into our day. Or you can add it right into your self-care routine. If you're doing other exercises at home, you can go ahead and do these ones. Or if you're watching TV and you'd like to, get some pain relief in there as well. Now, these points are also really good and beneficial for preventative care. So if you have had wrist issues in the past, these are excellent acupressure points to use. The meridians and the meridian theory and all of this, it's the same basis as acupuncture, but rather than using the needles, we are using our hands and fingers. In this example, our fingers for activating those points along with our breath. Okay, so there it is. Those are the 4 potent points that you can start doing right now to have wrist pain relief. You can also use these points for preventative care if you are prone to wrist issues, or if you've had carpal tunnel in the past and you'd like to make sure that stays at bay. At the first sign of some discomfort, you can start using that, and these will help. Be sure to always check in with your medical team, get x-rays if you need, get checked out, go see a physio too, and get exercises that will help to strengthen the arm. If you need massage, go see a massage person. If you need to have any other energy healing done, like Reiki or something like that, go get that done too. Like let's put everything together. But something that you can do yourself personally is using these potent points to do self-care for yourself, and this will help you on your healing journey. Okay, so I shared with you that I have a promo, I have a special announcement to make. So I'm just going to get to that now. Because if you would like to see more of this type of thing, like where I come on live, we do demonstrations, I also have Zoom classes that I do for these, then this will probably be of interest to you, because I have, and this is actually mostly for my pickleball people, I have a brand new Pickleball Inner Circle private members only Facebook group. Now it is in Facebook. There will also be some Zoom classes as a component to it as well. And for the month of May, if you're joining up for the Pickleball Inner Circle in the month of May, this promo will go right till the end of May, which is 31 days, May 31st, Monday, May 31st. It's only $27 a month. You can lock that price in for as long as you are a member. Regularly, it is $37 a month. But for the month of May, I do have a promo, and it's only $27. Now, this is a brand new group. This is a founding member rate, and I am making a commitment to show up for you in this. And because it is pickleball related, I definitely have a pickleball edge to it as well. We will be talking all things pickleball, like entire upper body pain relief, neck, shoulders, elbows, wrists. I'll be doing breath work and chakra balancing, working with our energy to help us maintain our focus, maintain our energy. I'll give tips on things you can do to activate acupressure points to help give yourself a boost of energy. Tons of good things coming. And reach out and message me, let me know. I'll also be posting this throughout the month as well to let people know, but it is available as of today. And if you would like to have access to that, it can start right away as soon as you sign up. So, and if you're Canadian, let me know. I have another special offer for you there too. So if you've got if you're Canadian, just let me know, and I'll set you up with something extra special there too. All right, so that is the special. It's a Pickleball Inner Circle. What that means is it's a private, members only Facebook group. Also, we'll be including live Zoom classes, so we get some more interaction. And this is a founding member rate. It's available for the month of May. You can lock that in for as long as you continue with the membership, and it's only $27 a month. If you're Canadian, ask me for another promo on top of that. And regularly, that is a $37 a month fee. So that is going to go up in June. It'll go back to the regular price. So hop on in and join me. I'll be doing demonstrations like this, helping you with self-care and energy healing, and taking what I have worked with hundreds of my clients and bringing that to you in this online format. So I hope you will find that useful, and just let me know if you would like to get that started right away. Okay, so thanks everybody for watching, and if you have any questions as well, feel free to reach out, and we can just book a quick 20-minute Zoom meeting if you've got any questions about whether that's right for you or not, or if you have something more specific, like maybe you weren't exactly sure you're in the right spots on those. I'm certainly welcome to share that with you on a one-on-one situation. And also, we will be able to review some other things that will also be beneficial. In fact, I'm going to just hop right back over to the slideshow, because I actually have a few more things to share. So it's holding the inner and outer points together. Cool Azul is my favorite Young Living pain relief cream. This is a natural health product. It is a blend of wintergreen, peppermint, sage, plectranthus oregano, copaiba, tea tree, lavender, blue cypress, elemi, vetiver, caraway, dorado azul, and German chamomile. And I tell you, this works. I have been using it on my wrist, and it is something that I definitely use all the time. One that my pickleball friends actually are ordering in vast amounts at the moment. Deep Relief is another essential oil that I really enjoy using. I do apply this directly, but more so I use this in the bath because now that I have that pain relief, the Cool Azul pain relief cream, I find that I just tend to use this more in the bath now. It's got a blend of similar oils that are in the Cool Azul, and wintergreen has an aspirin-like property to it, so that's what makes it really, really beneficial. The wintergreen is one that you should not use if you are pregnant, so please be cautious. If you are pregnant, do not use wintergreen. And again, you can also hop on a chat with me if you're not really sure about what to do about which ones to use. So this is anti-inflammatory and gives relief from sports injuries, sprains, muscle spasms, bumps and bruises. And the Copa one is also an anti-inflammatory and analgesic. It's also antibacterial and antiseptic, and it does actually work with the circulatory and the pulmonary systems. It also enhances the effects of the other essential oils. It does amplify them. So it's one that's very useful as a combination oil to use with others. And my other favorite one is Pan Away. Think Pain Away. It's also got that wintergreen in it. It's also got helichrysum, clove, and peppermint. And it does help to relieve sciatica pain, bone pain, arthritis, and rheumatism. It's anti-inflammatory and also gives relief from sports injuries. All right, so that brings us back to here. And if you'd like to go ahead and book a session, I'll pop up a slide at the end there. It's a free session. It's not a sales call by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just truly here trying to help point people in the right direction. I will introduce you to services if we find it's a good fit, and programs that I have. No obligation and whatsoever, but hey, if it works for you and it's something you need, I'm going to let you know about it. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now.